What is up, guys? My name is Maya and today is all about animal flow, specifically animal flow basics and animal flow for beginners. We are going to break down everything you need to start feeling like an animal and unleashing the beast, finding the crab, getting all into ape, and learning how to transition from one thing to another. All that coming up. And make sure you subscribe as we build on this flow. Before you start practicing these animal flow movements, make sure you spend minimum 5 minutes mobilizing your wrists. Wrist waves. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Spend some time on your hands here where you shift your weight back and forth on your wrist. Warm it up, warm it up, warm it up. 5 minutes minimum. And then we go. After your wrists are nicely warmed up, we're gonna activate, meaning we're gonna start bringing that mind to that muscle connection. So we're gonna start with the beast activations. You're gonna unleash the beast. What's beast? Wrists directly underneath shoulders, knees under hips, belly in and engaged. You're gonna push the ground away, you're gonna lift your knees up. This is your beast position. You are a beast. Once you're here, we're gonna start with limb lifts. So check out my right foot. I'm gonna lift it just enough to slide a piece of paper underneath. Check it out. Whoop! Your paper is thin, remember. So you're gonna control your entire body, not letting your weight shift at all. Your body should look the same, you're just taking out one limb. And the hands are way harder. You might have some shift in your weight, but you're gonna try to prevent it. Right away your quads are going to be screaming and you are going to be activating. Now other hand. Just enough to slide a piece of paper underneath. Don't forget to breathe. Once you've done all 4 limbs, you're going to go opposites. So right hand, left foot. Check it out. Breathe. Hold, hold. Breathe, breathe, engage. And other side. Breathe, engage. I am activated. Now, just doing that alone, you're gonna feel it in your wrist. So right away, in between movements, mobilize, stretch it out. Go into the wrist relief position whenever you need to. I'm breathing. This is real. We're doing this. After beast, we're going to find crab. So what is crab? Crab, you're going to be sitting with your fingertips pointing to the back of the room, toes pointing forward, eyes to the horizon. You're going to corkscrew your shoulder back. You should totally make sound effects too when you're doing this stuff. Chest proud and forward, suck in the belly, pushing your hands into the ground, and lift your butt up. Just 1 inch. So from the side, you should look like a nice, tight capital M. How you check this is shift your weight all the way forward. That doesn't feel good. Shift it all the way back and then find your middle. Crabby crab time. Once you've found your crab, we're going to do activations. So same thing like we did in beast, we're gonna now do limb lifts. Whew, get ready. So let's start with our feet. Left foot, just enough to slide a piece of paper underneath. Everything else remains the same. Not bad, right? Not bad? Let's go in the right foot. Your paper should be really thin. Check it out. It ain't no phone book or 3 phone books. It's just a piece of paper. Now when you go into your hand, you're really gonna stay activated and engaged. Check out my left hand. Just enough to slide a piece of paper underneath. It is natural in the beginning to shift your weight a bit, and that's okay. We're learning and we're going to get stronger and stronger in our daily practice. And other hand. Whoop! Maybe you can't see, but my other hand is lifted. Once you've done that for 5 seconds per limb, let's go opposites. So I'm going to go left hand, right foot. Control it, control it. Everything else remains the same. And other side. Woo! control. No laughing allowed. And rest. You are going to learn to do all types of cool things. But before we learn how to do that, we must learn how to crawl. So I love the language of animal flow because it is so clear. We are first going to learn forward traveling beast. What does that mean? I'm going to be in beast and I'm going to travel forward. So you're going to lift opposite limbs at the same time. See why it was so important that we did those activations? So now you're going to lift and you are going to travel. Keep your knees hovering, keep everything else stabilized, and travel. Travel. Now we've got backwards traveling beast. Whoop! Same thing. Now we're just going backwards, 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 forwards, forward, forward, backward, backward. You get the point. I'd recommend spending 30 seconds traveling forwards, taking a little break, and then 30 seconds backwards. Do what works for you. There is no rule. You are a freaking animal. Okay guys, beasts also travel laterally. So I'm gonna face you now. I'm gonna start on this side. You're gonna find your beast, and then we are going to travel laterally. Nothing else changes. We're just moving our hands and our feet laterally. If you put a bowl of soup on my back, no drops are gonna be lost. I got this. Oh, and by the way, you got this. And guess what? Our crab also travels. You're gonna find crab, your butt is just skimming the ground. Arms corkscrewed back. Let's travel forward. Same thing, we're gonna lift opposite limbs. We're gonna stay stable. We're gonna stay in control. And oh, I'm going backwards now. Just like that. Opposites lift, opposites move. Forwards, forwards, backwards, backwards. Get really comfortable in your travel, because then when we start flowing, you're gonna be so chill, so comfortable, so in control. The final animal we're gonna talk about today is the ape, my personal favorite. So what's ape? It's basically a deep squat. I'm gonna not face you because you don't want a crotch shot, okay? So you're gonna find your deep squat, aka ass to grass, aka Nammer squat. So this is the deep ape. Already your hips are like, feel so good. Best hip opener ever. This is your deep ape, and I'm gonna show you the ape reach. So my foot is totally planted, my heels are down. I'm really sitting back into my hips, and I'm gonna ground my spine and reach forward in the ape reach here. And then you're gonna slowly transfer your weight onto your toes. Bring your arms back. Open the hips even more. Eyes forward and reach. Oh, my legs are burning, and so should yours. So right now, spine is nice and neutral. Belly is so engaged and strong. And now, let's reverse the movement. So we're gonna reach forward again. And reach. Check out your hand. You don't want it to go back too far, just to the side. Quads. Our ape also likes to travel. So I'm going to show you the lateral traveling ape. Turn around, get into that deep squat. You're going to put your hands, one hand on both sides of your knee. You're going to push into the ground, and then you're going to lift your butt up and move over that way. So whoop, and oh, my knees are right back again into my other, in between my other hands. And repeat. Here we go. This is the level 1, low hip, traveling. Oh, you lost me, or I lost you. Just nice, back and forth. Try to keep those heels down. If you're having a hard time keeping your heels down, it means you gotta work on your mobility, aka you gotta do more animal flow. Also meaning you gotta come back here and watch more videos with Maya. Travel back and forth, 30 seconds, each direction. See how you feel. Once you've nailed your crab, once you've nailed the beast, the ape, we're gonna level it up and I'm gonna teach you how you transfer back and forth from beast and crab. And we call it the Underswitch. And it just looks super cool. So we're gonna start in crab. It's called an Underswitch because we're gonna take the limb that is called and we're gonna move it underneath our body. So check this out. I'm gonna call left leg Underswitch. So I'm gonna say left leg Underswitch. You're gonna right away lift your left leg and your right hand, you're gonna move it underneath your body. Press on the gas of this foot, press on this foot. Ha! Boom! You're in beast! Now I'm gonna call left leg Underswitch. So right away, you're gonna lift your left leg, right hand, you're gonna come back underneath your body. Oh, whoa, we are in crab. The Underswitch is such an awesome way to practice controlling your body. Just do this. Lifting opposite limbs and taking one leg and traveling underneath your body. In order to activate the movement, you must take the static leg, the one that's planted, push down on the ground, pushing on the gas, to allow yourself to move over. So, push, 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 boom, push, 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 yes. And when you fall out of it, laugh at yourself. You will fall, you will lose. Just reset, get back in the groove, and try again. Okay guys, you need to go and subscribe like now because I will be leveling up these movements and we're gonna be building this flow. Next week, we're gonna get into the side kick throughs. We're gonna get into the loaded beast where we can do all types of crazy things, but you're gonna need to subscribe. Check back for more animal flow movements with Maya.